Costa Rica is a paradise for biodiversity. Wildlife here is still untamed, and humans respect wild sanctuaries. This is where I'm going to track down reptiles and amphibians, each more unusual than the last. I've set myself the following challenges: to immobilize a crocodile and to capture the formidable lancehead, one of the most dangerous snakes in the world. This will require patience and constant vigilance, because the Costa Rican jungle can quickly turn into a real nightmare. Strange, mysterious, and sometimes dangerous, reptiles are nevertheless fascinating. My name is Nathanaël Maury. I'm a photographer and a herpetologist. I've decided to roam the planet on my own, carrying only 15 kilos of gear to track down reptiles and amphibians, whether known or unknown to this day. My project is to create a detailed encyclopedia of all these species before they disappear. That's the challenge I've set myself. A snake! That's it. This is what I came for. This is great. The adventure starts here in the Dulce Gulf. Located in southwest Costa Rica in the Osa Peninsula, the Gulf is home to a one-of-a-kind marine snake. This is a very toxic snake, but it doesn't have great quantities of venom, and unless it's caught, it's not aggressive and it always prefers to flee. But now, he's out of the water, something he's not used to, so he might be a little aggressive. Pelamis platerus are snakes that spend all their life in the sea. They may look cute, but they are among the 20 most venomous snakes on the planet. They're not the most dangerous ones, but they're still very, very toxic. I'm going to bag him to photograph him. Let's try and find a spot in the mangrove or a beach to take photos. There, this is good. It's an easy landing spot and a good starting point. Well, there we are. A cool spot for the photo shoot. I have a whole new studio here. I've reorganized everything to be lighter. That way, I'm more autonomous in the field. I can travel further and I'm not as tired. But most of all, the quality of the photos is better. So, this is my new photo table. It's much more compact and it's lighter. Here is a flash and lightbox system that I put together myself. It's faster to set up. They are definitely pelagic. This is a snake that drifts with the currents, and you can only find these yellow ones here in this gulf. They're so unique that for the time being there is only one species of this kind. In principle, they're endemic to this region. Pelamis platerus are snakes that are born in the sea. They spend their whole life in water and die there. There. Marine snakes, and this one in particular, never go on land, so they don't have any ventral scales for crawling. That's why this one is very clumsy. They're not made for that. However, they are excellent swimmers. They can dive down to 100 meters and 140 meters at the most, and hold their breath for up to 4 hours. What you see here is the swimming paddle, a flattened tail for swimming. Actually, the whole body is like a big fin because it's flattened vertically. They've completely adapted to the aquatic milieu. Their nostrils are placed on top of their rostral scales, so they can breathe when they're in a horizontal swimming position. They're a real treasure of evolution. He's been a good boy. I have some very beautiful shots. I can let him go back in the sea now. There. I'm going to let you go. You've deserved it. That was a nice encounter. I've seen some crocodiles over there. Now I need to get the pole ready to catch them and find the ideal spot for the photo shoot. This will help me tie my lasso and wait for the crocodile from a distance. You always end up scraping your knees when catching crocodiles, so you should at least wear trousers. Okay, I guess that knee pads are not bad either, but they're heavy to carry around. I'm fine with just trousers. Okay, let's do this. He's coming. You have to wait until the crocodile climbs up on the bank, because there's no way I can catch him in the water. I have a piece of meat ready to lure the crocodile. Let's see if it works. There, he's caught. Now I need to slip a second lasso around his jaws.
Autour de la mâchoire.
By teasing him, I'm trying to get him to spin on the spot and trap himself. This is the tricky part. You need to get close to the crocodile and cover his eyes. He's tiring already, luckily for me. There. The hardest part is over. The most dangerous part, actually, because now we need to turn him over on his back, clean him up. There's a lot left to do, but at least he's securely caught. You tie his feet in his back so he can't run away. It isn't easy working in the swamps. That's what the mangrove is like. It's not very clean. Now, I'm going to have to turn him over, clean him up, and take photos of the belly. I know, buddy. It won't be long now. Hey, stay here, you. He has to calm down, so I can clean him up. I'll remove the tape. We don't need it anymore. He's ready to turn over. There. This is the trickiest moment of the whole capture, because he's free now. There. I have the ventral shot. Beautiful. There are still more photos to take. I'm going to get him to turn over and I'll try to take a few shots before he runs away. Wake up. Move. Wake up, buddy. Come on, you can turn over now. There. I have some nice photos. That's an intimidation move. I didn't back away because I was at a safe distance. That way he knows he can't attack me and I'm not afraid of him. Let's see if I can clean his mouth out a little bit. That's much better now. There. I have a nice set of Crocodilus actus photos. It's beautiful. I did work up a good sweat though. Okay, I'm going to show him the way out. Off you go. Come on. Come on. Thank you for the photo, but it's time to go back for a swim. Come on, move. Off you go. Come on. You're not the boss, I am. Come on. That's it. I'm gonna pick up all the bits of plastic I used. You mustn't leave any rubbish in the jungle. Okay, so my first challenge is over. Crocodilus actus, I'm super happy. I'm going to travel deeper into the forest and try to catch the lance head, and also see what else we find there. Should be interesting. Yeah, that's not a bad spot to set up camp. First, let's clear a space. That's it. I often sleep near the water, but since there are crocodiles in the area, I'd rather not. I always pull up my hammock because when you stay too close to the ground, you get small animals such as rats, porcupines. And if it rains hard, the rain can splatter you from underneath. I'm going to install the roof because I never know if it's going to rain or not. There, camp is set up. I'll be able to get a good night's rest. There we go. My first night in Costa Rica is looking good. I'm going to get a good night's sleep, and tomorrow I'll need to be in shape because I'm going to travel deep into the jungle. I'm going to take a look at my photos. It's always interesting when you get a quiet moment to see how they turned out. It was all right. I'm going to outline this on the computer. My lightbox is not big enough for a crocodile. It's going to take a little work, but it should turn out some good boards. A good photo board is a clear one that shows me all the characteristics of the species. In this case, it's the number of labial scales, the scales that line the upper lip, lower lip. Top of the head, this shot shows the cephalic scales which can help to identify the species. This one is perfect. I like to look at my photos in the evening. It motivates me for the day to come. That's it for now. Okay, I need to get some rest. Today, I'm going to follow the river. It'll be easier this way than in the jungle. It'll also help me to discover new species because the biotope here is damper. There. That's an amoeba. Nice orange belly. That'll make some nice photos. Let's put it in the bag. Philobatus vittatus. That's a dangerous one. I need to put my gloves on. Right here. Those are very colourful little frogs, but they can quickly hide under the leaves. Ah, there he is. I'm going to clean him up. They are as dangerous as they are magnificent. This one doesn't have enough poison to kill a human, but it can still inflict convulsions and severe pain to whoever is in contact with it. Its poison is a stimulant such as caffeine or nicotine. It can provoke convulsions. A high quantity of poison can cause respiratory failure, and you can die from it. This one isn't supposed to be lethal, but it's still very dangerous. There's one. This is Ophiga granulifera, with an orange back, whitish flanks and a bluish belly. This is the granular poison frog. This is a very special frog. The female feeds her tadpoles with unfertilized eggs. So in Latin, Ophiga means egg eater. That's very specific behavior. Very few batrachians use that technique. Little frogs like this have a very specific habitat. I systematically use the GPS coordinates in order to release them in exactly the same spot. Because if you release them a little further away, there's no guarantee they can survive if the biotape is not exactly the same. It could be a real problem. There's a Jesus lizard on that rock over there. Hello there. Basiliscus basiliscus is the nominal subspecies. This is a handsome male. He's upset. I have a few specimens, so I'm going to do a photo shoot and then release the animals before resuming my trek. They need calming down. You mustn't take pictures when they're stressed out. I'm just showing him that I'm not dangerous and that he can trust me. It's going to be fine. I'm going to start with the headshots. I'll put him back in his bag, because we won't release him by the river. It's not his usual habitat. I'm going to bring him back home. Now for the dangerous frog. This frog's poison is of the batrachotoxin type and it's transcutaneous. The toxin can affect us, which is why you must use gloves. The whole exercise consists of taking photos without ever touching the camera with the glove. It has a blue and black belly. It's really gorgeous. Like every other frog of the Philobatus genus, Philobatus vittatus stores batrachotoxin, one of the most toxic substances in the world, in its skin glands. It's a fascinating as well as a dangerous animal. Ophaga granulifera, endemic to Costa Rica, is very small, 1.5 to 2.5 centimeters long. It can be found in up to 100 meters altitude in the rainforest. I'm humidifying it before I put it back in the bag. Such a handsome male. He's magnificent, with beautiful yellow and gold eyes, a crest on his head, and a dorsal crest. So, with a lizard this size, you not only have to watch out for bites, but also for the claws. They are very sharp. He can give you severe cuts just by clutching your arm or hand. He's lovely with his mouth open like that. He's trying to impress me. Basilisks are very nervous lizards that can run very fast. Taking photos can be tricky because they could escape easily before the end of the session. There. Let's position him for the last shot. Up. The session went well. He behaved. He deserves to be released. He can go now. So that's a female Jesus lizard. They pretend to be lifeless so that some animals think they're dead and release their hold, giving them a chance to escape. Basilisks are incredible lizards. They're called Jesus Christ because they run fast enough to run over water. That was a good photo shoot. Now, I'm going to go and release everybody. It's starting to rain, which is perfect for the frogs. Okay, this one comes from here, and the other one from a little further away. Whenever you come across a natural shower, you need to take advantage of it. You don't find them everywhere in the jungle. I'm going to be able to freshen up a bit. This isn't possible. I can't carry on here. I'll walk back a bit and then go into the forest. No more river. I'm going deep into the forest. I'll be fine here. There's a beautiful fig tree. I'll wake up next to it. It'll be like paradise. Now, not the time to forget the roof. I still need to find the lance head. He's rather common, but you never know. If the weather's not right, the environment's not right, he's hard to find. Although according to the statistics, there's a lot of lance head bites recorded, so there must be a lot of lance heads around. It's not too late. I'm going to go on a night hunt and then off to bed. Nighttime in the jungle is when you see the most animals. The frogs come out and the snakes want to eat them. And when they get caught in the beam of my lamp, they freeze, and so they're much easier to capture. This is called a glass frog, and it measures 1.5 centimeters. Okay, I'll put it in the bag with some leaves to hang on to so it can relax. Here is a very rare frog, endemic to Costa Rica. Over there is a male watching over his eggs. I won't bother him. I'll try to catch one that doesn't have any eggs. This is awesome. Unbelievable. Just look at this. How beautiful. This is Botriachis schlegeli, the eyelash viper. It's really incredible. You need to watch out though. This is a potentially dangerous snake that does cause casualties. I'm going to set it on the ground. You need to immobilize the head and get a good grip behind the neck, because if you get bitten, you go straight to hospital. These are venomous fangs here. They're really impressive and quite scary. It has a selenoglyphis system, which means the viper can fold them back or open them up at will, so it can open its mouth at 180-degree angle and bite us in the middle of the thigh. Those are very big venomous fangs. When they pierce the skin, they pierce the muscle and inject the venom intramuscularly. The venom then goes directly into the bloodstream. They are like hypodermic needles. Here, the muscle used to open the fang is clearly visible. This is impressive. They're at least 1 centimeter long. Let's put him in the bag. Okay, this is a delicate maneuver. There. Wow. Did you see all that venom? That is not water, okay? This comes from the fangs that pierce the bag. Just goes to show you that you must be careful at all times. And all that liquid here is venom. So even if its venom is more or less identical, the lance head has much greater quantities of it. And most of all, it's a much quicker snake. So you really have to be careful not to get bitten. There, I'll photograph him tomorrow. It's raining and it's night now. Not the ideal conditions for a photo shoot with such a snake. I'd rather be alert and see what I'm doing. Okay, let's go back to camp. Well, not bad for 3 hours of searching. I found frogs, lizards, and most of all, the Botriachis, the eyelash viper. This is really great. And it's not a very common snake, so I'm really pleased about that. It'll make a really unusual board. You often find yellow ones, but a green one like this is beautiful. And I've really deserved my rest. I'm going to get a good night's sleep. It's tiring carrying your backpack around, searching. It requires focus. When you catch venomous species, you need to watch out if you don't want to wind up in hospital or worse, dead. All right, good night. Oh, the ficus is magnificent. It's enormous. At night, I could only see its base, but it actually grows very tall. Like a cathedral. I'm going to take a closer look. I'll just check there aren't any scorpions in my shoes. There shouldn't be, though. It's impressive. It must be several hundred years old, and I feel very small next to it. It reaches very high up and grows in every direction. Oh, I just saw something move. Maybe a snake, but I'm not sure. I'm going to check. That's what I thought. There's a snake. I'm going to catch it and climb back down. It's an Imantodis. It's not dangerous. It has big bulging eyes and a very slim body. This is a strictly arboreal species. That high up, it couldn't be anything terrestrial. He's nice and quiet. He's not trying to bite. I'm going to put him in the bag and then climb back down. He's really sweet. He's going into the bag all on his own. There, I'll put this here to keep him from getting damaged. I'm going to do it right now before I pack up, get it over with. That way, we'll be able to release him in his tree. Now I'm going to take some headshots. Imantodis senchoa is a small and very slender species. Their huge eyes help them see everything around them in the jungle. From the side, they also have binocular vision, which helps them assess distance better. They especially eat frogs and frog eggs, but they don't mind eating small lizards. They have a lot of body strength. They can move for long distances at a time, which allows them to travel from branch to branch. This is really a beautiful species. We're done here. I'm taking you back home. You've deserved it. Thanks for your contribution. The encyclopedia will be better with you in it. Bye-bye. I'm going to take care of last night's captures. It will be over with and that way I can let them go. Let's start with Miss Eyelash Viper, so I need to be careful. Protect my fingers properly. Use the gloved hand so as to avoid losing a finger or two during the fight. There are often amputations due to snake bites. Potentially you can also die from them, but here in Costa Rica the anti-venom is rather efficient. Show your head there. Great. The venom causes necrosis, it's cytotoxic, attacks the cells and you literally rot as a result. All right, now I'm going to take the belly shot. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to put him back in the bag. You really need to focus on what you're doing. This is a really dangerous snake. They're not as fast as lanceheads, but they have respectably sized venomous fangs and you need to watch out they don't bite you through the bag. This is why the hand that touches the bag is always gloved. Rain is coming. I'm going to quickly set up my studio under my hammock's tarpaulin so I can continue with my frogs. When it rains during the day in the jungle, you'd think it was nighttime. The foliage absorbs all the light. So now I have to use my headlamp for my photo shoot. That's a nice Agalicnis sporelli there. You can see this is an arboreal frog. It's a very good climber. This one I found right next to the camp. I'm going to be able to let it go right away. On a leaf, it's frog party time when it rains. So now we're getting to an extremely special frog, one that's called the glass frog. I really like them. The photo board is going to be beautiful. If it lets me, I'll start with the ventral shot. The whole ventral area is transparent. You can see the bones of the legs, the heart beating, and the whole digestive system. You can see the organs better with macro photography than with the naked eye, because they're rather small. Look at the size. There, a front shot. I'm going to put it back in the bag because we're not releasing it here. We're releasing it where we found it. I'll just pack up my gear quickly before it gets damp, and then we'll wait for the rain to stop. The encyclopedia is making good progress. I already have a fair amount of animals. It's encouraging, but I'm still looking for the lance head. I still haven't found it. With a little bit of luck, it'll also end up in the encyclopedia. Okay, this was the spot. They're really extraordinary frogs. This is a gestating female, so I'm putting her back exactly where I found her, on the same leaf. She didn't just randomly choose it. She chose it above water so that when she lays her eggs, the tadpoles can jump into the water as soon as they hatch. There we go. She's perfect here on her leaf. Welcome home. When she's ready to lay her eggs, she'll move to the other side of the leaf and lay eggs that stick to the leaf. Then, the male will watch over them until they hatch and fall into the water. And that way, the tadpoles can swim away in the water. So long. We're back to the place of capture. This is strictly a boreal snake, so it should never be placed on the ground. If you put it on the ground, it'll climb back up a tree, but it's best to put it here. It'll spend the day here, and tonight it can move if it doesn't like the spot. Bye, and thanks for the photo. Costa Rica is the only country that has reversed the deforestation process. In the space of 35 years, the forest cover has doubled. Today, it spans more than half the country's surface area. It's a real opportunity for the ecosystems and biodiversity. A lance head. This is great. Here is the lance head. Look at those fangs. They must be at least 2 centimeters long, maybe even 3. And it just released a dose of venom. Impressive. Okay, I'm putting him in the bag. This is not a good place for a photo shoot. I need more space. An easier spot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need to make sure it's securely shut because we don't want to let that one escape. I'm really happy because it was my mission in Costa Rica to capture a lance head, and now one's in the bag. Okay, I still need to photograph him. This is the most feared snake in Costa Rica, and rightly so. Alone, it's responsible for over 300 snake bites every year. It has really large venomous fangs and a lot of venom in store, and it doesn't hesitate to bite. That makes for a very dangerous combination. There we go. A small clearing. I'll be safer here for my photo shoot. This is a high-risk photo shoot. I need to stay focused. I can't get distracted because the slightest mistake could be fatal. Stay here, you. Just a few pretty pictures, and then I'll leave you alone. You can see he's lashing his tail. Let's try and cover his head and he can calm down. Okay, I'm going to do it on the ground. He doesn't want to stay on the box. It doesn't matter, it'll just mean more work on Photoshop, that's all. Let's try to regroup him. There. Aren't you pretty like that? Don't move. Don't move, I said. Now he's in an attacking position. He can strike out from a distance. There. Wow, that's a nice one. It's called the lance head because the head is a triangular shape, very pointy like the head of a spear. I'm going to try to take the head shots. I'm going to take a front shot. The venom is cytotoxic, which means it attacks the cells and you rot, literally. If it's not correctly treated, it can lead to amputation and even cause death. So here the safety distance is much greater than with other snakes because it has a lot of spring and it moves very fast. So now I'm going to have to take the belly shot. It's going to be a little tricky because my glass is not very large. Delicately, stay calm. Don't worry. I need to roll him up flat. Yeah, that's good. So the vipery day. I'm going to remove him delicately from the glass. This is usually not a problem with the vipery day and crocodile. There, he's calmed down. Let's wake him up. I hope he won't be grumpy. There. He has really beautiful fangs. Here you can see clearly how long they are. Actually, the fang is inside the gum, which is flexible. I can pull it back like this. It's impressive. Okay, I'm going to put him back in the bag and then go release him. He's earned it. I always feel so much better when the animal is back in the bag, because during the photo shoot and the capture, you're in a lot of stress and you concentrate on the animal. Once it's in the bag, you can really appreciate having a nice set of photos like this. I have a nice side shot and overall shot. I have several. It makes a really nice set. There's still work to do, but it'll be a very nice board. Okay. You've deserved to be left alone. I'm leaving you in your habitat. The protected forests of Costa Rica still shelter an incredible diversity of species. This trek has gone beyond my expectations. I managed to capture 72 species of batrachians and reptiles, enough to enrich my encyclopedia.